Okay, welcome back to another 5210 video. So today I'm going to be running through a very quick, very easy stretching routine. I would highly suggest doing this either before bed, after bed, and definitely before and after walks if you could, or hikes or jogs or whatever you want to do, maybe even some basketball. Remembering that we're trying to get an hour's worth of daily activity and count this stretching, though it is just a short little bit. Remember though, it's just the little bits that get us to that full hour, right? You don't need to do the whole hour all at one time. We don't need to be stretching for an hour all at one time. It's this 6-7 minute stretching routine that's gonna knock off 6 or 7 minutes off of that total hour, right? So remember to go out for a walk and try this stretching routine after. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna need is either a wall or a door jamb. When I'm doing these stretches right before bed, I use a door jamb. But you could use a wall also. First thing, you're gonna get an elbow up, just like this, right on the wall, and we're gonna drop the inside hip. Drop the inside hip just like this. You can see my whole body comes close into that wall. We're focusing on stretching right through our armpit, all the way down to our hip. We should be feeling this in our back muscles. So the very first stretch is a back stretch. I've stepped behind my other foot, so the foot that's closest to the wall steps behind, and I'm creating a bow with my body, just like that. We're gonna hold each stretch anywhere from 20, 30, 40 seconds, all the way up to a minute if we wanted to. Okay, we're forcing this stretch, and let's go ahead and switch sides. So you're gonna put that right elbow up onto the door jamb, up onto the wall, and we're gonna step behind with that right foot. I'm gonna show you from way out here. Elbow up, step behind, drop in that body. And relax. I mean, that was anywhere from 20, 30 seconds. Sometimes I'm just feeling it out. I'm making sure that I'm just getting a good stretch. That's all what it's about. We're gonna have our hand on the wall for the next one. Elbow is in close. So I'm purposely keeping my arm and everything in condensed because I'm trying to stretch my chest here. So I'm going to turn away from the wall. You can see that forearm is in contact, and I'm inching my feet and my chest to open up away from the wall, but I'm leaving my forearm right there. Pulling away. Remember to breathe. Nice and easy. We're gonna switch sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switching. Right hand up, right next to my eyeballs, elbow in close, and I'm going to turn away. Turn away. Keep holding that stretch, keep holding that stretch. As you're holding that stretch, I'm gonna talk to you why we're keeping that elbow in nice and close, because we wanna actually minimize the amount that we're feeling it right through that shoulder. We primarily wanna focus on the chest on this one. We don't necessarily want to get our arm out in that position all the time. Just for this particular stretch, it's a little bit safer for the meantime here. I'm not saying always you can't do this, but for right now, we're gonna keep it right there. Okay, and break. If you're holding it, good job. Next one, we're gonna keep our rear end in contact with the wall. Our feet are going to be about 1 foot pace out from the wall. So what that looks like, it's 1 foot out, just like this. And then we're gonna put the other foot right next to it. Shoulders are back. We're gonna lean forward, and we're gonna start feeling that right through those hamstrings. Right through those hamstrings. I'm coming in closer so you can see me. So feet are out. Decently far, farther than you think. We're leaning back, pushing the rear end up against the wall. Shoulders are back. Shoulders are back. Doesn't matter where your hands are, right? It can even be a good practice if you wanted to keep your hands like this. I call this Mission Impossible style, right? We're holding our hands like we don't want to touch the ground. Like Tom Cruise. Squeeze your back muscles. You need to be feeling this right through the hamstrings. Right through the hamstrings. Remember, you're not trying to let your back bend like this, right? This is not doing anything for me. This is stretching right here, right, and hardly. So we're trying to really keep those shoulders back and down. Okay, we're moving on to one of our last stretches here. It's another hamstring stretch, not last stretch of the day, but last stretch on the wall. We're gonna put one foot up, just like that. I'm gonna stretch down here, one foot up, like we're walking into the wall. Walk, foot is right up on the wall, hands are up, and we're gonna lean into that wall. We're gonna feel this right up our calf, right up our hamstring. Push, push. Nice and easy though. We're not trying to push too hard. We're not trying to push too hard. I'm coming over to you, but you should still be holding that pose. Keep holding, and break. Go into the next one, shake it off a little bit. What we're doing is, remember, we're taking one step into the wall. One step into the wall. One toe is up, hands go up, and now we're stretching the other side. Other side. Doing good. Doing good. Keep reaching, keep reaching. Keep holding, and relax. Very good. We're gonna head down to the ground, so find a nice comfortable spot. If you need to pause the video, I'm gonna be on the ground when you see me next. Okay, we're back. We're gonna put the bottoms of our feet together, and we're gonna reach out, grab our toes. Grab our toes, just like that. I'll make sure you can see me here. Grab your toes, hold on to them. If you need to pull your heels in closer to your rear end, or move your rear end closer to your heels, whatever way works, find a comfortable spot. Then you pull your chest up, just like that. Roll your shoulders back. Now you can probably really feel that stretch, right? Right into the inner thigh. If your legs are up closer, that's okay. You don't need to try super hard to push them down, right? I'm talking about my knees. Don't work super hard to push them down. Just work on getting a good stretch. Your flexibility is going to change over the next year, 10 years, right? Depending on how much you do flexibility training as well. It's a lot like strength training. You can't fake where you're at. You can't fake your flexibility, you can't fake your strength. Pull your chest up. Because whatever flexibility level you're at, that's what you're at. Whatever strength level you're at, that's what you're at. And relax. Next one, we're gonna keep our left foot out. I'm gonna place my right foot over, just like that. My left elbow goes to my right knee, and I'm turning to the right. Turning to the right, so just like this, to the right. Now, we call this one Hollywood poses. Kind of looks like I'm a Hollywood actor, right? In a goofy posing position. That's what it looks like. So holding that, I'm thinking about pulling my chest upwards, and I'm turning, and even good practice to look all the way over your shoulders, stretching that neck. Trying to really look behind me. Breathe. You should feel that stretch right through your hip, right here. You should feel it right all the way through your torso, a little bit into your neck. And that was about 20 seconds. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So I'm flipping around so you can still see me. Left foot goes over the right. Left foot over the right. Right elbow goes to your left. And then you're turning to your left. So whatever leg is up, you're turning that way. So turning to the left. Looking over your shoulder. Pull your chest up. Sometimes these cues are for me too. I'm talking to myself. I'm saying, pull your chest up. Have better posture. Really get the most out of this stretch, right? I mean, I could just sit here, and I'm not stretching at all, but I know I'm sitting here, right? That's not good enough, right? We spent the time to start stretching. We should stretch right every time, every time. Same goes for weightlifting. I compare everything to weightlifting. And relax. We're gonna lay onto our back. We got two more. First one, right foot is gonna be up on our left leg. You see that? Right foot up onto my left, creating this 4 shape. We call these figure 4s. So you're gonna be down on your back. And now this is easy, right? I could just sit here all day. This is like sitting at the dinner table. I want you to actively push your rear end downward. So watch this. So watch my rear end. Down, like that. See that? Down with my rear end. And then this knee outwards. So down, out. The whole time. Holding the whole time. Because that's way harder. Now I'm really feeling that in this right hip. In this right hip is right where I'm feeling it. Right into my glutes, right into my glute muscle, which is my rear end. Pushing down, pushing out, pushing down, pushing out. Breathing still. These are one of my favorites, laying on the ground. Because like, I mean, this isn't hard. And we're doing something that's good for us. Win, 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 baby. Win, 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 win. And let's switch sides, that was plenty of time. So, left foot up onto the right, just like that. And remember, we're pushing the hips down. See my hips? Down, knee out, just like that. Okay, other side. Once you kind of understand that concept of pushing your rear end downwards, you will never forget it. You will always be able to do it in this position. Push the rear end down, push the knee out. You'll really feel that right here. Breathe, relax, and also take this time to appreciate yourself, right? You did this whole routine. You've almost done this whole routine. There's one more thing left, and it's a piece of cake. We're just relaxing. Can you believe this is good for you? It's amazing for you. So as you look up at the ceiling, you say, good job. You say, good job. Okay, moving on to our last one. Now, you might need to pause the video and get a couple towels if you do not have this next piece of equipment. This is a foam roller. Now, it's not necessary that you have a foam roller. You could get a couple pillows, you could get a couple towels. What we're doing is we're gonna extend our body over it. We're just gonna use it basically as a prop to get our body arched over that. So if you need to pause the video, pause the video. I'm gonna keep setting up. As you can see here, we're going to be putting our arms right behind it as we're laying down. Now, we're going to put the roller right at our shoulder blades, So you can see shoulder blades, hands are gonna be tucked behind my head, just like that. My legs are now gonna go out long, so I'm relaxing. I'm opening up my chest, hands are laced behind my head, opening up my elbows, and I'm relaxing over the roller. Relaxing over the roller. Now you can see I'm pretty flexible in this one. This is a pretty one that I've been practicing a lot, right? I've been practicing. So you're not gonna be as flexible as I am, or maybe you are in this position. Great for you. But don't think that you need to push yourself too hard. If you're just right up here, that's awesome. That's awesome. You're working your way towards having a more flexible spine, having a more flexible body. Open up that chest. So you can see my elbows are opening up. And once again, we're taking time to appreciate ourselves. This is the last one. Every time you look up at the ceiling, you appreciate yourself. Almost there. Open up a little bit more. Relax just a little bit more. Okay, very good, guys. Very, very, very good. Good on you for doing another healthy habit, getting something done in your day. Stretching is just such a rewarding thing to do during your day. Try to work more of it in. Get your 60 minutes of activity in. I'll see you in the next video.